Hello and welcome to Shikanime. My name is Lauren, and today we are back with Spy Family. This is episode 16, Yours Kitchen / The Informants' Great Romance Plan. So I can't wait to see what Frankie has in store. Yours Kitchen sounds like a YouTube cooking show. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that has to do with anything. The last several Spy episodes have been incredibly stressful. And and just like so much danger and like fear, and Anya saved the day twice, which, I mean, amazing. Good job, Anya. We stan. Just, in general, we be freaked a little bit. It's been absolutely nothing shy of nerve-wracking. I have been horrified over and over and over again. In the last couple of episodes. I was terrified for the dogs. I was terrified for Twilight. I was a mess. But I am glad that we've gotten through it. We have a puppy now, which is very exciting. And I'm looking forward to the next adventure. I did want to give a quick shout out to a couple of patrons. So thanks to Robin Berglund. Thank you to True Warrior Jack. Thank you. I'm looking through it right now, seeing who's been commenting and liking on Patreon. So thank you to Mr. X. Thanks to Trekker. Ooh, thank you to Remnant Riku. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel. We really do appreciate it, and we really would not be able to do this without you. And if you want to see these episodes early and uncut, you can join the $5 tier at Patreon. That is where they live. And I mean, they will show up eventually on YouTube. They do eventually arrive, but we do have a couple of things over on Patreon right now that are currently Patreon exclusive. They're not necessarily going to stay Patreon exclusive, but I'm not sure when they'll start showing up on YouTube. So that's things like Batman the Animated Series, Spy, or any of the Spice and Wolf, Kaiju number 8, Black Clover, all of those things right now. We've got several episodes up of over on Patreon. And like I said, at some point, some of these things are going to show up to YouTube, but I don't know when. So for now, I'm looking forward to episode 16. I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more chill than the last few, because I don't know if my heart can take it. All right. Well, anyway, let's begin.
最近夜さんの帰りが遅い。
Are we worried or
とやかく詮
suspicious,
索する
Twilight?
ような間柄ではないので。
ただいま帰りました。
暗くすさんだ表情。そして手には大量。
Oh, so we suspicious. And how are you gonna, like, paper cuts? Did you have a fight with a paper cut monster? Like, someone got her, it looks like, which is a little scary, but jeezums.
お帰りなさい。ご飯にしましょうか。
私お腹空いてませんので、お二人だけでどうぞ。
The, like, psycho music in the background is like those high strings are really, really freaking me out. So, like, come on, y'all, be nice. Be nice to me. My poor heart, be nice to me. Sparkles.
母泣いちゃう。なんで？
That's very okay. What is she gonna fail? And also, it's like, I do kind of appreciate the, like, future seeing thing as being kind of difficult to parse. It's like, we know something's gonna happen, but we don't know why. Which is why I always like that in shows and movies and books and stuff, where there's like a prophecy or there's something that you know is gonna happen, and you don't know why, because you don't know the things leading up to it, because you just see the one image. And so then everything you do in order to prevent that, half the time it causes it in the first place. I find it an interesting trope. So I am curious to see how they're going to incorporate that into this show a little bit more often, because it did work out quite well for her. the first time, but if anyone who's seen That's So Raven knows, it often ends in just hijinks, like seeing clips of the future. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, but right now I'm just like, poor Yor. Also, it's sweet that Twilight is like waiting for her to get home. You know, I think it's partly, at least in part, because he's still so dedicated to like, we must maintain an image of perfection, etc. But like, we can pretend it's just nice. Also, poor Anya, you should let her have a little snack or something. Give her some grapes, you know? Poor little girl. Seeing the Twilight Princess, baby. The music is so good. Just like this discordant strings constantly throughout. It's very unnerving. Okay, so this is okay. I know what's gonna happen. I know this is gonna be. Camilla's teaching Yor to cook, isn't she? Because I was like, she went into the butcher and then she came. It's supposed to look like a bloody head with the, you know, you've got the discordant strings or whatever. It's like a rack of lamb or something, isn't it? And Camilla, that's why she couldn't go out for drinks, because she and Yor have for some reason made this pact that she's gonna teach Yor. Oh, they're tomatoes.
Yeah, Yoru-san.
Okay, I thought it was like a piece of meat or something, but nope, just broken tomatoes.
熱心だね。
お邪魔します。あんたのせいだからね。あんなこと言わなけりゃ。どなたか私にご指導いただけませんで。
Okay, so that also explains too why her hands were all cut up, because she's good with knives. I thought she was like, it was defensive wounds, but no, she's just terrible at chopping fruit and vegetables. That also might mean that Camila needs to, I keep calling her Camila. I'm sorry. It's just because I have a friend named Camila, so I see that name and that's where I kind of go. Camilla, like she needs to sharpen her knives if they're like sliding around. That's so funny. So she's like, if I fail this, everything is gonna be lost, because she needs to learn how to cook. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Oh, the drama. I live for it. This is okay.
いや、うちは家政婦さんが作ってるし。教室行けよ。私缶詰なら開けられるよ。
ああ、何の話してんの？
Proud of you, baby.
ああ、こいつ料理うまいよ。
ちょっと。
It's like the husband's like Derek or something. Damien. He's got a D name, right? I feel like it.
というわけで、今日もお勉強させていただきます。ほんと最悪。
そう言ってやるなよ。
言っとくけど、毒味はまただからね。責任取れ。
ああ、それな。そのためにもう一人呼んどいた。ヤッホー！姉さん。
Oh joy. Okay. I like that. Derek. I keep wanting. It starts with a D, right? Anyway, I like that he didn't want to have to taste all of Yor's cooking again, so he invites Yuri.
その皮剥いてください。はい。どうやったら皮むきでこうなるんですか？血の海だし。この武器扱いが難しくて。ピーラーは武器じゃねえよ。
姉さん、絆創膏持ってきたよ。
For your potato peel, I hate using the peeler. Peelers are, I don't know. I've never cut myself using one. I have cut myself using a cheese grater. I'm really glad that she doesn't have a mandolin. Like, oh my god, can you imagine if Yor had got her hands on a mandolin?
先輩見込みないです。諦めた方がいいです。お願いします、カミラさん。ロイドさんに離縁されたら私再び逮捕の不安が。
Okay. Camilla actually being swayed by someone's pleas and emotion? Does Camilla have a heart after all?
あいつ意外といいやつなんだ。ちょっとひねくれてるだけで。
カミラさんは普通に善良な方です。おい！で、とりあえず一品目完成。
ほら、出番だぞ、ユーリ君。毒味見してあげて。
え、いいんですか？
Oh my god. How did she make it purple? Minestrone's red. Like, what did she... Oh, but Yuri probably... Okay, let's take bets. Is Yuri going to be fine because he's been eating yours cooking forever? Or is he going to be horrified that there's something she can't do perfectly?
いただきます。あーん。すっごく美味しいよ姉さん。懐かしい姉さんの味がするよ。
Oh, gross. Disgusting. Oh, that's so messed. Dead. I'm sweating for unknown reasons. The more I savor each bite, the more I see my life flash before my eyes. Oh my god. Yuri is absolutely bonkers.
思い出が走馬灯のように次々と。あれ？向こう岸にいるのは母さん？ストップユリ君。いったストップ。
Yeah, you need to stop eating.
そっか。先輩って親いなくて弟と二人で。親が作ってくれた料理で美味しかったものとか覚えてないの？参考に。
よくシチューみたいなの出てなかった？あれあったかくて好きだったな。
That looks good.
目玉焼きが乗ってるやつ。よし、それを作ってみましょう。
I mean, honestly, Camilla is going above and beyond right now. She does not have to be doing this.
先輩ってさ、なんか雰囲気変わりましたよね。
だからでしょうか。
あ？何勝ち組気取ってるんですか？ちょっとメイク変えただけだからそんなでしょ。
すみません、すみません、すみません。
はいはい、カミラも十分素敵なレディーだよ。自信持って。ところで初めていい匂いがするんだけど。
Okay, I thought that this was her husband. I thought this was Camilla's husband or something. Who is he? I've completely lost track of who's. She's like, oh, you're humble bragging about getting married.
おいしい。けど何か足りない気もするな。
先輩って出身どこなんですか？
ニールバーグの東の方です。
Camilla, she's just like, she knows so much. Like, what? She knows so much about cooking. Why doesn't she have her own cooking show? Like, I'm incredibly impressed.
ああ、なんか疲れた。何よ。
いや、可愛いやつだなって。
うっさい。
Like, seriously, what is their relationship? Because, like, you know, if they've been married or whatever, why is she still so, like, shy about it? Like, if they're just dating, he's here all the time. Like, who are they to each other? That's what I need to know. I'm so confused. Maybe they have a similar a similar deal going on that Twilight and Yor do.
ん？それは
ロイドさん。今日の夕飯は私が作ります。
They're like, oh, maybe not. How about not your? How about that would be a bad idea. I like that even he can't like hide his horror.
美味しいです。
あーにゃこれ好き。
なんだかホッとする味ですね。
Yay! Oh, and that's why she's gonna cry. She's so happy. All right. So we have a Yor. Most of the episode, like 15 minutes of Yor, we'll have 10 minutes of Twilight's and Frankie's shenanigans. Let's see what those two have been up to. Oh my god, those
こんな
socks.
ところに呼び出して何の用だ？
好きな女ができた。
そうか。よかったな。それじゃ。
So Frankie needs to learn how to Frankie's trying to learn how to be a good boyfriend, or at least have a good date. One of those two things. The secret is hard work.
お前の情報を秘密警察に売っちゃうぞ。
I mean, he's not wrong. Hard work is a good key to it. Listening, also a good thing. Actually showing interest in your date. Ask follow-up questions. Don't just follow their story with a story, even if it's kind of relevant to what they said. These are ways that you have a good date. You make your date feel like you want to be there with them.
彼女の名前はモニカ・マクブライド。5番街にあるシガークラブの店員さんだ。年齢は25歳、誕生日は9月20日、血液型は O。身長160。
This is quite a profile.
趣味は映画鑑賞で、一番好きな映画はババ・バーリント。幼少期のあだ名はモッピで。
ストーカー
Yup.
引くな！お前だって相手のこと入念に調べるだろ。
Yeah, but he's not actually trying to date them, though, Frankie. He's trying to get the information on them. And if he does date them, it's again in order to get more information on them. He doesn't do that for just people he'd want to date.
変装して後ろの席から指示
お
を。
前に会話を聞かれるのは嫌だ。
では地道に会話の練習をするしかないな。
お前相手に気持ち悪い。いや冗談です。お願いします。
He put on a disguise anyway. he just wants to have a disguise. He likes it.
よし、かなりの連動に仕上がった。召喚は明日この戦略的話術をもってモニカ攻略戦に挑んでくるであります。
あら、今日もいらしてくれたの、フランキーさん。
本日は日柄もよろしく。
Number 1, poor guy. Number 2, approaching her at her place of work. Iffy.
お前今日は。
え？ああ、デートのことか？いや、バッチリ誘えたんだけどよ。彼女家の合戦閉め忘れたみたいで今日は帰るって。またこれなんだよ。
Anya, she's like, I'm sorry.
ちくしょう！なんだよ、結局顔ですか。デートの1回くらいいいじゃんかよ。食い気味にノーってあんまりだよ。
Aw. Well, like, if you went up to her and were like, it doesn't matter what you look like if you can't. It's like, that wouldn't be a fun date. Like, he's a cool dude, you know? But if he's, again, coming at her at work, that's a weird thing that's always uncomfortable. And then, like, I still feel bad for him, but like, you know, and if you can't even like flirt appropriately there, you know, and be at least a little bit suave or funny or something, like, I will admit, like, I have talked to people at the bar at work. I have given them my phone number and gone on a date with them. Like, the looks were not necessarily like, if I enjoyed my conversation with them, it wasn't about their attractiveness. Like, I did go on a couple of dates with somebody, and like, it's like, I will if the conversation was good, even though it's always a little bit uncomfortable to be asked out when you're at work.
マッカラン18年のロックです。
Wow.
なんかクソ高い酒頼
That's
んでねえよ。
expensive.
金ねえっつってんだろ。
もう飲みたい気分だったんだ。
ロイド。
He's being there for his buddy.
俺を笑いに来たの
No, he's here to be your friend.
くそー。今日はお前の金でしこたま飲んでやる。
Wow.
付き合うよ。
That is kind of, he is being there for his friend, though. So I really do like that. But also, don't drink your scotch like that, kids. Savor, like, the ice should be more melted than that by the time you finish the drink. Okay. So the next one is carry out the Griffin plan, Full Metal Lady Omelet Rice, which Sounds like ChatGPT got a hold of the translation at some point, but okay. That was, I mean, again, I'm glad that was a lot smoother than the last one. It wasn't as like heart-stopping. I feel bad for Frankie. Poor Frankie. But I am, we got some Camilla growth. I wasn't Camilla growth, not Camilla. We got some growth from Camilla. So that's, I wasn't really expecting that. I kind of expected her to be sort of a one-note kind of mean person. But I'm glad they're not doing that. It's like she's not a character that like you have to flesh out, really. But I am glad they're doing it. It was unexpected, but I'm not upset. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to the next episode, which will come out next week. And I'm continuing to enjoy Spy Family. At some point, I'm going to try and see the movie whenever I can find it, because I was not in town when it aired. So at some point, I'll watch that. But yeah, I've got a lot of Spy Family left to go. See you next time for episode 17. Bye-bye.